Hey guys, I think we're good. It says live up there. I'm going to wait and see who can join us. Please forgive my lighting situation. The tripod for my phone did not show up. So I'm having to use my tablet and it looks like I'm looking at the wrong place. So anyway, we'll wait and see who can join us. There may not be too many today because I did get some messages that Saturday was kind of a bad day. Or today was anyway. And but it will be available on the replay. So we're going to talk vision boards in just a minute. In just a little bit. I know that we're kind of spread out time zone wise. And I'm hoping that this light is not going to make it too glary, but it is what it is, right? Okay. So we're going to talk about vision boards. Who wants to learn about vision boards? So far, let's see. Let's start with just talking about what got me here. I started vision boards when I found a class and kind of did one, and it was really cool. And then I started thinking that, hey, I could do them, share this with people and help them get their vision boards made and manifest wonderful things in their life as well. So here we go. How long have we been on? A couple minutes? I know I was a little bit late getting started today. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday and continues to have a good weekend. Okay, so I'm going to get going. I know that people might jump on as we go, and that is perfectly okay. Let's see. All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you my vision board that I created with my company, Blue Moon Manifestations. The name of the company came because I set the intention at the blue moon of this year in January to find an avenue for me to help people with these vision boards and how to get it out there and all that stuff. And between that blue moon and the blue moon in March, the second one, I manifested this vision, this idea of sharing vision boards and coaching people from that blue moon. So here is mine. It's backwards for you. Let's see if I can figure this out. I think it might show you. Anyway, I don't know. This tablet is foreign to me. I'm not sure about it. So anyway, there is my vision board from the blue moon. I'll go through it a bit. I know there's a glare. There we go. I hope that got it right. Okay, so I will go through that down the road as we keep going, but I'm going to start talking about vision boards. So what is a vision board? That is what a vision board actually is. It's just a piece of poster paper that you put your visions on, your goals, things that you want to manifest or have in your life, things that make you happy, things you want to reach for, attain, all that good stuff. I am going to talk a little bit about the mindset when you do a vision board. A vision board mindset, allowing versus getting. Getting like a goal. You want to reach out, go do it. You want to check off the check marks, check off the to-do list. How do I get there? What's the fastest step? What's the fastest path to get to my goals? And that's good. We all need goals. However, how about thinking about allowing the things on your vision board to manifest in your life? You do still have to do work. You do still have to take steps in your life and clear out the internal stuff and get your mind ready and allow these things to come into your life. That's good, but it's not like a check mark. It's more about becoming the person, the best person that you can be to accept these things and go ahead and bring these things into your life, right? That's the mindset of creating a vision board. Allowing versus getting. So think about allowing these things to manifest in your life. Okay, so think about that for a minute. I'm going to go to notes because I tend to wander. And I'm also, you're going to laugh at me, my little broken glasses that I have at my, my little computer desk here. So visualize your intention. Visualize what you've put on your vision board. Sit there and really feel what it will be like. What will it be? What will it feel like to be in that picture on your vision board? What will it feel like to be that person that deserves these things? What will it feel like to wake up in that space, to be in that body, in that environment that you're visualizing? And that is, you have to keep that there and you just have to believe it. You have to know that this is where you will end up, or a version of that, the best version that is for you, right? All right. So don't think about goal-oriented vision boards. Think about allowing these things and doing the work for the universe to bring them to you and to go ahead and become that person, right? So basically, I think of it as this. The vision board is not going to come to being just because you put pieces of paper or pictures on the vision board itself. That's not going to do it. What's going to do it is you seeing that every day and taking steps in your life to become or do or get what you want. You have to see it and it has to become part of you. I know that's a little bit repetitive. So it's not the actual putting the the paper, cutting it out, putting it onto the board. It's not gluing the stuff. It's not the process of doing the board by itself. Each individual piece kind of comes together. Each individual process or part of the process of doing the vision board, it comes together. It creates magic. It creates magic when you put this vision board together and you do it. So I know there's a couple people that came on. I'm going to pop up my vision board for the ones that didn't see it. And I think it's backwards. But this was my Blue Moon vision board from the Blue Moon of January of this year. I'll go through that later. So anyway, here we go. So the mindset of creating a vision board, that's it. You have to have the right mindset. Hey, Amanda, I see you. How's it going, girl? Okay. So anyway, you're going to laugh at my little broken glasses that I have here. All right, so that may not make sense to a lot of you, like I said, but let it happen. Let the process happen. Create this stuff for yourself. And I'm used to doing these in person, so I know I'm repeating myself a little bit on the video, so sorry about that. Anyway, here we go, right? Life is life. Whatever happens, happens. So then, goals versus intentions. So we have the mindset now that we are allowing these things to happen. We're envisioning, we're visualizing all of these things that we want into our life, or a specific thing that you want. So now, goals versus intentions. Goals, I think you are attached to the outcome. You're attached to achieving that goal, which goes back to the check marks. Don't be so attached on the end result. Focus more on the process, again, of working through and achieving that intention in the way the universe best sees fit for you. So the goal, let me give you an example. The goal, let's say, is losing weight. We all want to do that at some point in our life, maybe. It's good. You want to lose weight, you want to be healthy, but don't be so fixated on that end result, the end number, right? That's not what you need. What you want to do is, let me think about the right way to say this. What you want to do is embody the person that you will be. Don't worry about the number. Focus on being healthy. Focus on the energy that's required to become that person. You might not need to shed physical weight. Maybe you need to shed emotional weight. You need to shed guilt. You need to shed frustrations from not being the right weight that you think you should be. That's another one that we have to kind of address. The shoulds. You should be this person. You should be that person. You should have been this successful by this time. That's society. That's not you guys. That's what we want. We know what feels right to us. So that was kind of my process of creating Blue Moon Manifestations as well. Everyone said I should be one thing or do another, and I kept trying it. I kept trying the jobs. I kept trying, oh, let me do this class, let me do that. But it never worked. It never worked because it didn't resonate with me. I was doing what I should have been doing. It didn't make me happy. So this is my little project. It's my little project to help people find their happy. That's kind of like my tagline. Find their happy. Find your happy. Find your path. Forget about what society keeps telling you should or should not do. You know what? We'll figure this out together. How's that? All right? All right. So why make a vision board? Make a vision board because you want to become that person. You want to see your visions every day. And then they become ingrained in your psyche, in your mind, and you become that future self. You start acting like that person, like that individual who deserves these things. And another thing that gets you there is affirmations. You have to do affirmations, at least from my perspective, to start turning around those limiting beliefs that we've all been that we've all had ingrained basically in our mind. You're not good enough, you're not tall enough, you're not smart enough. Who are you to kind of think you can do this, right? That was a big one for me. So what I did, I wrote out not my affirmations. I wrote out my limiting beliefs, that I wasn't good enough, that I didn't deserve certain things because I hadn't done the work, or I hadn't followed that path. I hadn't gone to a 4-year college. So why would I deserve having good things if I don't have the degree? So the affirmation that I came up with turned out to be, I am worthy, I am confident, I can be myself and speak my truth. Hey, you know what? That has worked. And how I started it, I sprinkle some cinnamon in my coffee every morning, and I say that while I stir my coffee 3 times. And you start becoming that person. You start saying, I am confident. I can do that. I don't need the 4-year degree to help people. I don't need the college education to do what I want. So what? We're doing this online. That's what our world is coming to. We can do things, whatever we want, from wherever we want. So, hey, who else did I miss saying hi to? Hey, Brittany, that's fine. I will catch you on the replay. All right, so I'm going to walk you through some questions. If you did sign up on the email, you got part of these as the journal working, the journal prompts that you can do. So do, it is overrated, Nikki. I went to 2-year college. That's all I did. And that's okay. You know what? I went to school, I'll tell you what, for paralegal school. I have nothing to do with the legal field. Not at all. All right. So, and Nikki, I was thinking about you with my hair right here. This is supposed to be bangs. I don't know what to do with it because I was trying to grow it out, but then I don't like it. So anyway, I know you're in the hair industry. Okay, so here we go. Work with me on creating this vision board for yourself. Awesome. Okay, so the first question that I got, if you don't know what to put on your vision board, if you don't know where to start, where you should focus your energy, the first question, if money, people's opinions, and judgments or fear were not factors, what would you want to be, do, or have? So I want to work from wherever I want. I want to help people, and I don't want to have my schedule made for me by my job, in my particular instance, by my scheduler who schedules my assignments out in the field. I want to have control of that. People might not, my circle, my family, some of my friends may not get this spiritual part that I've incorporated into my life now. That was a fear. What would they think? What would they say? But with that affirmation that I am confident and I am worthy, it's like it doesn't matter what they think, right? I know I sound kind of preachy, but it's important. It was a big aha moment for me. So it doesn't matter what they think. I'm good with it as long as you don't have to be critical or mean, and you don't have to agree. But I am preaching, Nikki. I feel like I'm preaching. So that's it. They don't have to get me. They don't even have to agree with me. But I kept getting the message that helping people, doing stuff for people is really kind of where it's at for me. I want to go down that path. Right on, Amanda. I want to do some writing stuff too. So maybe I'll do something like that down the road as well. Okay, so what would you want to be without these things if they didn't matter? The next one is, what beliefs or things would you have to let go of if you were to allow these things into your life? That goes back to the limiting beliefs. I had to get rid of that people would judge me, people would not like me, because to tell you the truth, I like myself better when I started becoming this intention that I kept repeating for myself, this affirmation. I like myself so much better. I have more confidence out in the world. I'm genuinely happier in the sense that even when stuff goes to crap, you can tap into like a joy. You can tap into that and feel like no matter that the world is falling apart around me. Like today, my tech stuff didn't work, so I'm using this funky light that makes me look like it's like an interrogation room. That's okay. You know what? You guys accept me. You guys can laugh at me with myself. It's okay. So get rid of those limiting beliefs and start becoming the genuine you. Shed them like a layers of an onion. Get away from that stuff and become you. You will be so much happier. And I'm still working on it, so it's an ongoing process. Number 3, what would you have to believe in order to be, do, or have these things? You have to believe that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you deserve whatever the universe has in store for you. But again, don't be so attached to the end result. Be focused more on the process. Become this person. Feel the feels in between. Sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable trying new things or taking on a new mindset, going down a new path. Go through it anyway, because that develops you into your future self. And that future self is sending you signs here and there if you look for them. If you take time to slow down, look for them, and say, hey, it's okay that, this is a little uncomfortable right now, because I know down the road it's going to be so worth it, right? Okay. And then ultimately, what matters to you? What is important to you in your life? Is it family? Is it work related? Is it things? I mean, things are good to have too. Like I said, just don't be so caught up on the end result. So I'm not quite at a half hour yet, so I think we're good. So for those that saw my vision board earlier, I'm going to put it back up, and then I'll show you kind of what they are and what I've started kind of doing. And usually it goes right up here, but I wanted to be able to show it to you guys if you can see that. So the first one that was the biggest one for me is this one, is this house. I had to embody a house or find a house that was an ideal house for me. I've been really stuck on wanting to live in one particular house that was my grandmother's house, and it just hasn't come about. It hasn't happened. So at that blue moon, I wrote out 8 pages of what my ideal house would be. Not so much where it is, but what I want. Like here I have no light. I want to have light, natural light. I want to have garden space. I'm limited to a little balcony right now, but I do what I can. I'm happy where I am right now because it's moving me forward to what my ideal is. So finding the ideal house for me in whatever circumstance the universe sees fit that I need to be. So 8 pages I wrote of details of how I feel walking in the door, of what I do, that I can walk barefoot in my garden, that it has a good place for me to write, all that stuff. So that's that one. This one is just basically being mindful. Meditation, which I've started, I'm not so consistent with, but taking a few moments to just be mindful, remind myself, breathe, this will pass. Also speak slower because I tend to talk really fast sometimes. So being mindful, practicing yoga, that's that one. I do want to do some of those inversions, but I don't know that I will. But practicing yoga and that process also reminds you to be present, focus on your breath, and there you are. These, of course, you guys will get. I think if they're backward. Witchy woman, be magical. I do like to have affirmations and things like that I see every day. This yellow one is do one thing every day to make you happy. Oh, aerial yoga. Very cool. I will. I have a friend who's an aerialist. She doesn't do it yoga-wise. She's just like an aerialist. She's awesome. But that sounds like fun. I don't know. I'll have to look up where one is. Okay. The other one, there is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. That's it, because it's inside of you. It comes from inside of you when it's genuine. You don't need the stuff to create it. Let's see. This is so that I can work from anywhere and travel and see things and be in places that I love. So work from anywhere. This one is I want to write. I don't necessarily want to write a book, but I want to write other than just in my journal. So I have on my website created a page for a blog space. I haven't named it yet, and I have not started writing yet. It's very similar to scary at first. Yes, it is scary. It is scary, but it is so worth it. So worth it. So I want to write, and I've started a blog post or a blog page for that. I have the space there. Now I need to come up with some topics and find out what works and what I want to share with people with writing. And I think that's it for the pictures. The rest are just kind of good things, positive vibes, all that good stuff. So I am open to questions or concerns, comments, anything before I head out. I'm going to be here a little bit longer, but that's basically a vision board workshop. You have to get your mindset ready. You have to get ready to allow versus goal getting and achieving. And you have to become that person that will be ready to live that life and accept those things. And I crammed a lot into just 30 minutes. I normally do vision board workshops that are like 3 or 4 hours. But that includes the cutting the papers. Oh, I tell you, I read that too fast, Nikki. It's very similar, scary at first, but so good for releasing those pent up emotions that sore muscles hold on to. Oh, okay, I got it. See, I have to slow down. I have to slow down and be that person. I do, yeah, sore muscles, and then because you're like, You're not putting weight bearing, I think, right? So I know I've kind of rambled a little bit. I was a little thrown off by my techie situation here. I have the fan going, so I hope that's not making too much noise. I will show you, because I know you two are in the group, my new desk, cleared off desk. I know that's not going too well. There's no clutter there. I am going to put a picture up to show the difference between the before video and now. So let's see. I love that you guys made it on a Saturday. Thank you. There are a couple people that said they will catch the replay. So, alrighty, ladies, I am just shy of half an hour, but that's kind of what my little mini goal was here today. So, thank you, Amanda. You guys are sweet. I love that this all stemmed from like the same groups. This is wonderful. So, we all love each other and support each other. All right, so let's get some journal going. That's okay, Nikki. Life happens. I didn't get to my shelves. The shelves that I showed in the video, where this tablet is sitting right now, are still a work in progress. Yes, Amanda. Share it wherever you like. This is good. I don't know how it works, but yes, if you can share it from the group, go ahead and share, or the journal prompts. I'm good with it. This is all good stuff. So I am going to be doing some other little thingies like this, little snippets, chats, advice, because my goal is to kind of work into coaching people. So that's not so much, having physical things. That's an in-person thing. So yes, we are. I always stop. We're pretty much a little magical community. We should all start. Yes, we should, like Sarah talked about. All right, try it, Amanda, and let me know if I need to make any changes or make it available somehow. I will do that too, if I can. So, all right, ladies, I am actually spending the day with my nephews today, so I am going to head out, post questions or comments on the thread later too, because the video will still be available in the group. And maybe next time I won't look like I'm in an interrogation room. So, bye, ladies. Have a good day.